Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk about being intentional, and especially when we're talking about life and business. I feel like a lot of the time, the people that I talk to, it's all about, the business is running your life. We all run out of time for some reason. That alone is a paradigm, right? Our relationship with time actually is something we need to work on because we're going to find that time is something we all have. We have the same amount, but how we use it, how we make it intentional is really where we can see the difference. And one of the first tip I can share with you today is really decide on what matters to you, right? How do you want your ideal schedule to look like for your business, but also for your personal life, right? Actually plotting it on the calendar because what's important is going to have to stay there. And some of the things that may not be either as important, but just demanding your attention, right? You're going to have to consider whether they need to stay on there, right? There's that forever to-do list. But how is that impacting the rest of your business, your relationships? And that's something I want you to reflect on. Also, I want you to be very intentional around the ROI on everything you do, right? Whether it's exercise, you're going to get a return on this. But if you're watching TV, how much of a return are you going to get on this? And same for your business, right? Because we all have a ton of different business activities we do every day. Which ones are really going to make a difference, and focusing on those and doing more of those instead of maybe spreading ourselves too thin into doing other things that ultimately don't move the needle. I want you to get your time back. I hope you're going to use a couple of those tips, and if you are, just let me know, share this video, and have an awesome day. Bye.